Greetings, folks. This is Peter at Music is a Journey. I'm making another impromptu video. Just came home, and today's rather an exciting one because, well, I got some new stuff in the door. But there's more to the story than just that. First of all, the purchasing department is temporarily closed. And so what makes this exciting is some of the last purchases, last orders that were placed before the deadline have arrived. Plus, I picked up something that I was waiting for it to arrive at a store. There are 3 items that are on order. 2 of them are coming from abroad. One of them is probably also coming from abroad. One of them, well, it's the new Hazard album I talked about in one of my recent videos. And I don't know if it will show up or not. It's, on order through Tower Records. And usually when I order something that they have to order in, they end up telling me they can't get it. So we'll see how that goes. The other 2, one is coming from Australia, one is coming from England. I'm hoping to get those. I'm worried about the England one because I had to order from the band's website. And when I filled in all the address information on my Mac computer and hit enter in one of the spaces, I didn't notice this, but my Mac thought it would be a good idea to change the last 4 digits of my postal code to something else. And I didn't notice until I saw the order confirmation page, and then I checked it and thought, that's not the postal code I entered. What postal code is that? That's not my old one. It's not my work one. What is that? So I wanted to go back and correct it, and then I found out it was too late. That was the order confirmation. So I tried to send a message, contact the band from the website, same website where I placed the order, to tell them something happened, and this is the correct postal code. Monday morning, I still hadn't received a message, so I sent them another one. Now it's Tuesday night here. Still haven't heard anything yet, so I do hope they don't just process the order and send it out, because it's going to come to Japan. Japan Post is going to say, that's not the right postal address, postal code, and they're going to send it back to England again. And then they're going to say, well, you gave us the wrong address. Check your messages. Anyway, what happened here? So first of all, in a recent video, I told you that I went to Disc Union to say something about this. Sacrifice, the new album by Sacrifice, Canadian thrash band. This is volume 6, their first album in 16 years. So I had made a request to have it show up at the shop rather than order it directly. And the funny thing is, when I placed the request for this, I accidentally requested it twice. The reason why is because I was going to request the Hazard album and this one at the same time, and I couldn't do them both at the same time, so I had to do one and then go back and do the other, and I had them both sitting in the shopping cart. So I did one, and then went back and thought, wait a minute, which one did I just do? Well, I probably did the top one, so I'll do the bottom one next. And the bottom one was the one I had already done. So when I checked the confirmation email, I saw I had placed 2 requests to get the Sacrifice album. So I went to the store on Friday just to tell them in person because I didn't want to fiddle around with all the email. I told them in person, I made a mistake, so please cancel one of them. The clerk looked at the numbers, the order numbers, and he said, okay, we've canceled this one. I checked my phone half an hour later. There was a confirmation email saying that the request for this album has been canceled. Good. I went into the store today to pick it up, and wouldn't you know it, they had 2 copies. You wanted 2, right? No, that's not how the story goes. Anyway, so here it is at last. Now, while I was there on Friday, I happened to see this album. This is 6x6, that's the name of the band. And the band members include Ian Crichton of Saga, the guitarist of Saga, Nigel Gluck. What's his name now? Suddenly I can't remember his name. Nigel Glocknell, the drummer for Saxon, for heaven's sake. Yeah, I checked on Wikipedia before I sat down and I forgot his name. And then the other guy, the third guy, I don't remember his name at all. Very sorry. But he was in a band called Alliance, multi-instrumentalist guy. Anyway, back in 2022, they released this album here, which is just simply called 6x6. They do have a new one called Shadowlands, which is due out soon. Anyway, this is your typical old guys, herky-jerky, tricky-dicky, progressive rock. I'd say I like it. I'm not sure that, this is nothing like groundbreaking and new. There are a lot of people their age doing similar stuff, but it was one of my top narrowed down picks at the end of 2022 when I listened to a bunch of different people's top picks and picked like, okay, I'm going to get these 6 prog albums. And I ended up not getting all 6 prog albums. And this sat around in my shopping cart for a while at Amazon. And finally I thought, you know what, I'm probably just not going to get it. But I found it in at Disc Union the other day, and it was still there today. And I checked the price, and it was actually a little bit cheaper than I remembered. So I thought, fine, it's coming with me. So there you go. You should check it out, though, 6x6. Have a look on YouTube. It's there. Okay, other stuff that came in that is part of this, like, final folks coming in through the door. So Kim over at This Is Music was talking about this band. I think it's just pronounced Chthonic, although it looks like it's spelled like chthonic, as in Cthulhu, C-H-T-H, but apparently according to wherever I read, it's just called Chthonic, and in Japanese they don't have the T-H, so they've even just written here Sonic. But this is actually a band from Taiwan. I'm not really sure what kind of music they play. They just look really cool, probably some kind of technical, progressive metal, probably on the dark, growly side. Seems that they are a mix of Chinese or Taiwanese or Asian mythology. This one here shows this nude albino woman carrying a katana on one hand, and the other hand is all like mechanical and a triple barrel machine gun type thing. So Kim was describing one of the albums he got and talking about the band, and I happened to be interested in it because the other couple of days before I saw Kim's video, I saw something. There's this guy who shows up on my YouTube shorts, and he's this Scottish guy. I think he's always talking about bass. He's talking about different bass players, and yeah. Anyway, he happened to mention that the bass player for Chthonic is a woman. And Kim mentioned she's kind of a Renaissance woman. She's a model, she's a musician, she's I don't know, an artist, whatever. She does lots of different things. So that intrigued me, and then going along with the theme for a video that I'm going to do at the beginning of March, I thought, why the heck not? Let's check this band out. And at first I thought I would carefully pick which album I should start with, but then I saw this one, and I just thought the cover was cool, and it was also lower price than the others, so I ordered that one. And on here there is a sticker that also says that this is a special, like, early edition release in Digipack and comes with a collector's card inside. I'm a big collector's card fan, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that's all about. Okay, what else do we have in here? There are 2 more to go. So I mentioned recently that YouTube has been suggesting a lot of female-led or all-female bands to me, and recently that's been where my headspace has mostly been going. So one of them they mentioned was this band called The Tiger, which is a Japanese band whose lead vocalist, and I think she also plays guitar too, is a woman. The other 3 members are men. This is quite interesting. This is like a little, like a kind of blues-based, slightly countryish rock band. Like, no guitar distortion, just electric guitar, bass, drums, and vocals. When I first saw a clip of one of their songs, like I watched a bit of a video of theirs, I immediately thought that Rob at Northern Revolutions would probably like this type of music, except they sing it all in Japanese. So yeah, they got an album out, and it's called Get Ready, and there they are on the back, and there's the female singer there. So I watched one more of their videos, and I thought, yeah, okay, this sounds pretty darn cool. I'm getting it. So it's a band called The Tiger. The album is called Get Ready, and I recommend checking them out. I mean, even if you're not interested in buying an album where they're singing all in Japanese, or if it's even all that easy to get, check it out anyway if you like that kind of rock. All right, and then the other one, we're still on this female theme here. I was thinking about this one for a while. It's been floating around on my Amazon shopping cart since last year sometime. This is The Warning, 3 sisters from Mexico, and I think this is their 3rd or 4th album. It's called Keep Me Fed, just came out last year. I only heard a bit of one of their songs, and I thought that's a band to check out more later on, and then I didn't. I just thought, that's it, I'm going to get the album. And funny thing, while it was floating in my shopping cart, before I was ready to buy it, it went on sale. And then I'm not ready to buy it yet. Wait until the next, after the next month or whatever. And then next month came and it didn't go on sale, didn't go on sale. And anyway, finally I just ordered it. And today in Disc Union, I saw it sitting on the shelf with a sticker on that said used, but its grading was S, which means sealed, which means it's as good as new. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. This actually, this other one here, 6x6, this one was graded media A, which means, great condition, perfect condition, basically. And the sleeve was graded as B. I haven't taken out of the wrapping yet here, but it looks pretty darn fine to me. So if it's only B grade, maybe there's a little wrinkle on the paper or something inside. Japanese are really particular about their grading of stuff. So, even with this one I got the other day, this Beelzebub's one, it said the media was graded as B+. There is a tiny bit of a fingernail indentation on the back. You can just feel it here. That's it. That's it. So that earned it B+ instead of A. Anyway, that's what has come through the door. Then hopefully I'll get this Hazard album, and I'll get this band from Australia, and I'll get this band from England, and then I am set. That's it. And then we're gonna just hold off ordering anything, buying anything. I will tell you, going into Disc Union and just going through the metal section, there are so many CDs of B grade, which is really good, that are priced at under 500 yen or under 600 yen. And I have this urge to go in with just 3,000 yen and just scoop up 5 or 6 completely unknown albums and try them out. But not now. We're going to resist on that. Okay, that's it. I am working on my next video, which involves me picking my favorite song from each album of a band's 14-disc discography. And I've gone through 8 albums so far, 6 more to go. So maybe sometime in the near future. That's all. Thanks for watching. Catch you in another video. Bye, folks.